Vanille Fatale is one of the newest releases from the house of Tom Ford. But I'm not talking about the release today. I'm talking about the original formulation that was first created in 2017. Now, I want to talk about this fragrance before I talk about the new one because I want to see just how different the original is from the relaunch. And I can tell you right now, I'm not going to talk about the new one, but this old one, it's reminiscent of how vanillas should be combined. In honor of this fragrance, I made myself some hot chocolate here. And this isn't like the powder hot chocolate. This is made from 100% cocoa. So cheers to Tom Ford and cheers to Vanille Fatale. So first, let's get into the oil content here. As you can see, it's on the back of my hand. It's nice and shiny, got that nice high concentration of perfume oils, which is to be expected from any of Tom Ford's private collection fragrances. Now, another thing that I really like about this flanker is that the sweetness really permeates. It's a very sweet fragrance. Not cloyingly sweet, but it's definitely like sweet, warm, and spicy. You do also get a lot of amber, some woody notes, and a bit of powder there too. I like this because it's like a subtle, aggressive approach to wearing vanilla. Let's see what Tom Ford has to say about this. Vanille Fatale by Tom Ford is an amber vanilla fragrance for women and men. Vanille Fatale was launched in 2017. The nose behind this fragrance is Jan Vasnier. The top notes are rum, myrrh, olibanum, saffron, coriander, orange, and lime. The middle notes are barley, coffee, plum, frangipani, narcissus, artemisia, and rose. And the base notes are Madagascar vanilla, suede, tobacco, mahogany, patchouli, oak moss, and violet. What I really like about this is the oak moss and vanilla really complement each other at the base there. Look at that. Look how that dry down is. Just in case you were wondering about the oil content, because I know a lot of people like to hate on Tom Ford's fragrances. And I'm gonna go ahead and address this about Tom Ford fragrances anyways, and the price point, all of that, all of them things. Tom Ford is not like Versace or Chanel or Givenchy, where there are these really high fashion haute couture designers who make very accessible fragrances. Tom Ford makes fragrances for people who can afford Tom Ford clothing. And this isn't a dig or a insult for people who probably cannot afford really expensive things, but he's making these types of fragrances for people who really appreciate the luxury behind his craftsmanship. And I can dig more into that later because I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this because a lot of you people just don't understand luxury. You think that luxury equates to how long a fragrance lasts, and that's just not what luxury is about. How things are sourced, ingredients that are used, etc., etc. That's where the luxurious comes in. Cheaper fragrances are the ones that just have this big, bold staying power. Not all the time, and I say that last statement loosely. But anyways, this fragrance, absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. We love the oak moss and vanilla combination here. It's really good. Vanilla, suede, tobacco, mahogany, patchouli, oak moss, and violet. I'm really getting into violet, violet and iris into fragrances, even though this one doesn't have iris in it. And then we have the myrrh, saffron, coriander, and rum. What a nice boozy approach to a really lovely and sweet fragrance. Let's see a little bit more about what Tom Ford has to say about this scent. Vanille Fatale is a force of nature personified. A beguiling tempest that takes over like a rush of blood to the head. The impossible becomes real. Too good to be true becomes true. I really love that. Available in 50 ml and 250 ml EDP. This is just such an amazing. The original is it's sweet, subtle, but a little bit aggressive. Like a Fatal Attraction. If you think about how, and that's what I really like about how he plays on words with his fragrances. From Vanilla Sex being ordinary yet enticing, and Vanille Fatale being subtle but aggressive. This is a great way to introduce someone to the vanilla category. If you know someone who doesn't really like vanilla fragrances, let them play around with Vanille Fatale. This is the original, so I don't know how accessible it is now, but let them play around with it and see how they like this vanilla, because it's a really nice take with the olibanum and the saffron and the oak moss in there. It becomes more than just a sweet gourmand scent, and that's what I love about Tom Ford and what he does for the fragrance community. Now, I'm going to wear this today and just see how much I like it. And yeah, so guys, comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. And have you tried the original flanker from 2017 for Vanille Fatale? I'm also going to review, or I want to review, the newest flanker Vanille Fatale. So you guys let me know if you want to see that, okay? I'll see you guys later. Ciao.